Before we start, I want to show y'all my plants. Boom. They're so pretty. I think they're the prettiest things ever. And I think everyone should get plants. But let's go inside. Hi, y'all. This is video number 4. Ooh, it's dark out here in here. Sorry. But yeah, this is video number 4. Today I will be turning on my light. Okay. I will be turning on my light, and what I'm going to talk about today is forcing things. I think that's what I want to talk about. I just filmed a video, but I kind of wanted to film another one because I am the one who talks. I like talking, and I think it's healthy to talk to yourself. But I wanted to talk about forcing things and forcing a reality that you can't force into your life. And this is more so of kind of like a reminder for myself, and I don't know, I think a reminder to people that you cannot force anything to happen in your life. You have no control over some things. There are some aspects of life that you will have no control over, and that is okay. And we need to stop trying to force things that aren't meant to be into your life. I'm a big forcer. Me personally, I love to force. Like, not like that, but I like to force a lot of things into my life. I like to force myself to do a lot of things that maybe I shouldn't be doing. I like to force a lot of situations, and it's kind of, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think forcing anything is a bad thing to an extent. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't think wanting something to happen is bad. But I definitely think forcing something to happen is not good. For example, let's say one of the things I feel like I forced in my life was this big move over here and this ideal situation that I thought I was going to be in, and just trying to force my life to look the way I wanted it to look and be the way I wanted it to be, and force my feelings to just be okay with how stuff is. And I'm gonna tell you, that did not work out for me. Yeah, that did not work out for me at all. And I definitely, looking back on a lot of things, I definitely think I forced a reality that wasn't meant to be. And I don't want to say that in a sense of like disregarding everything that I went through and everything that brought me to this point, but there were definitely a lot of moments, for example, in this situation where I would tell myself, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? Think this out rationally. Let's double think. And me, because I wanted things to look a certain way. I wanted things to be a certain way, and I wanted to see like the good outcome. I only thought about the good outcome. So I forced myself into this damn situation, and I fell on my ass. I honestly just fell on my ass. And that's okay, because you can always stand up. But I think this idea of trying to force things that aren't meant to be is really damaging, and can really be damaging for your health mentally, when things don't go the way you think they'll go. And I think I'm in a pretty good place. I think I'm learning how to accept my mistakes and own up to my mistakes, and just honestly try to learn from them and take what I can from them. Like, I'm not trying to say I have my moments where I tweak out. Oh, I tweak out. Me personally, I tweak out. But I definitely don't tweak out as much as I did. And I definitely have ways to settle myself down and realize that, hey, you low-key forced the situation. This is what happened. Take responsibility, move on, and learn. And so, yeah, I don't think we should force anything. I think if the universe is meant, or if something is meant for you, for example, I think the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, Allah, like, I don't know. Whether you believe in religion or not, like, I'm not here to convince you about anything. I'm just here to tell you straight up. Whatever you believe in, I'm just gonna call it the universe. Um, if it was meant to be, and I have to remind myself this constantly, if something is meant to be, or something is meant to come into your life, if someone is meant to come into your life, if someone is meant to be in your life, if someone is meant to leave your life, if an opportunity is meant to arise in front of you, if it's meant to fall, if it's meant to, you know, if anything is meant to happen, if I'm meant to become a millionaire tomorrow, that is not in my hands. Um, I cannot force that. I think I can definitely ask for things from the universe. I think I can definitely manifest a reality. And I think subconsciously I can connect into my mind and get, how do I word this? I could subconsciously um, bring forth the reality that I'm meant to have. I don't think I can force anything into my life. And it's not on some predetermined destiny type shit or God's plan or anything. I just think when you know, when something is meant to be, it's meant to be. When something's not meant to be, you'll know. And I think we all love to ignore that little gut feeling inside of us that's like, you're kind of forcing it. You're kind of forcing it. Chill out. You're kind of forcing it. And we're like, no, I'm not forcing nothing. I'm not really forcing anything. Like, forcing, like, what is that? Like, no, I'm just going after what I want. No, I think you're forcing it. And I think we need to differentiate the two. There's definitely something about going after what you want and, you know, again, like subconsciously trying to envision a reality. But then there's another thing of forcing a reality upon yourself, upon somebody, upon a situation, upon an opportunity. Like, can you imagine like cornering your boss into a corner and like dead ass being like, I am perfect for this opportunity. Like, if you are missing out, if you do not take me, if you don't make me your assistant manager, like I'm just saying some bullshit. But like dead ass, that's kind of how I think of forcing it. It's like you're projecting your needs and your wants onto something that you can't force to reiterate, or what's the word? It's like you're projecting your again, like your wants and stuff onto, for example, somebody that can't give you that. And just trying to force them to give you that when you know, when you're literally, your mind is telling you, everyone around you is telling you, they're telling you, I'm not that, and you're still trying to force it. Yeah, sweetie, I think we need to reevaluate what's going on. Yeah, I guess the reason I started talking about this is because the situation I'm in, I'm about to get out of the situation, but the situation I'm in, I think I definitely forced a lot into my reality. I think with my heart a lot. I don't know if that makes sense. I make decisions based on how I feel emotionally a lot. And I feel like in a way I do force certain things into my life because I want a certain reality. But I have to remember that there are a lot of aspects of my life, or there are a lot of things that, let me refresh, hold up. I know what I'm trying to say. I have a brain fart. I think what I'm trying to say is I have to remind myself that I can have or want a certain reality, but the journey to get to that reality, I can't force that. There are certain things that I'll have to go through and grow from and learn from. And I can't force that reality to happen now in this moment. It'll come when it'll come. And I strongly believe the reality I want is going to happen. Like, I think I'm going to get everything I want in life. And I think I'll be a satisfied person. I'm definitely satisfied in the sense of I'm satisfied of with the trajectory of my life so far and where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to do and everything like that. But again, I can't force opportunities to get me to where I want to be. I can't force people to get me to where I want to be. I can't force the fucking weather to get me to where I want to be. Like, I don't understand if y'all, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but I'm just trying to say it's like, I can't force my journey. I have to just live it. I just have to live it. I just have to go through it. No force. Y'all ever heard like kind of like let it be or let them let it be? I have to just learn to let it be and let my life be. And that's one of the hardest things I struggle with. I can't lie. I am kind of a control freak in life. It's my red flag. I really am a big control freak in the sense like I want things to happen like this, like this, like this. And I've been learning to just understand that, hey man, shit's gonna go like this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and that is okay. And at the end of the day, I'm still gonna get from point A to point B, and I'm gonna make my reality happen. So I can't force what's in between. You don't want to force your sandwich and smush it, unless that's what you like. But I don't really like a smush sandwich like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna force your sandwich and smush everything in between, because it's gonna give you the heebie-jeebies. Like, it's gonna make you feel weird. So you eat your full sandwich with all the weird rigid shapes and stuff, and then you take a bite, and then at the end of the day, you still got bread A and bread B here. I don't know if that's making any sense to y'all. Moral of the story is, don't force things into your life. Don't force things to be in your life. Don't force things to leave your life. Let it be. If it's temporary, it's temporary. If it's not temporary, if it's permanent, it's permanent. And you're just gonna have to find out. I think you're just really gonna have to just find out. And it's kind of fun realizing that. Like, it's kind of a fun process. It's kind of like, I don't really know what's next. And that's okay. You don't need to know exactly what's next. You don't need to know everything about life. You just need to let it be. That's a lot of talking. Anyways, hope you liked the video. If you listened this far, boom, you're awesome. And I think you should stop forcing things. Stop forcing things and just let it be. You'll realize your mind will be calmer when you just let things be and you just focus on growing yourself, and you will attract the things that will get you from point A to point B. That is all I have to say. I'm gonna go do my laundry now. Peace.